My dude, can you hear us? Anthony!
You good, bro?
I hear him. Okay,
He's gonna have to fix his audio.
Listen, man, Streamer didn't want us to be great today. I don't know why. Like, it did the same shit yesterday when I was doing Welcome to the Rawrrzone. I was fucking pissed. I'm like, what are we... Like, StreamYard, don't do that. I pay enough money for this shit for you to not fuck my shit up.
Yeah, StreamYard's been acting really weird lately. I don't understand it.
It's being bougie. I don't appreciate this. Who's the StreamYard president? Can we write to them and like take over like McMahon?
It could be a possibility that is like, you know, we'll just tell them, can you please just fix your shit? Like,
bro,
and can you make it free? Nobody wants to sit here paying $25 a month to, you know, use your stream service. Like, make this free. It's not that hard.
Illegal websites for the win now and forever. We're just never dropping them here because we're not snitching.
Basically.
Anthony, take out your AirPods. Maybe that might help.
What?
Oh, no,
I got the AirPods.
Maybe it's the earbuds that's messing you up.
I don't know. I never had no problem with these before.
See, StreamYard won't let us.
I stream with another guy, and every time I do it with him, this works.
Oh my god!
I don't know what the heck's going on.
StreamYard, get it together, bro. But we here. We got Anthony back in the cold.
Fix your shit.
Yeah. But we here. We the Gorilla Talk podcast, the PMD of the good, the bad, and the ugly of wrestling. As my associate to the. I want to say this is my right, but it might be his left. Mr. I Zombies himself says.
Pointing goodies, everyone. You know, I haven't said that in a while, so it's like, let me just break it out.
Listen, man, I always carry you guys with us. Because I was
appreciate it.
I was telling TJ at one point, I'm like, yo, can we just do a What's SmackDown on everything and like record like 20 minutes and just do all of that so we can still have content? I'm like, fuck it, no, okay, I got you. We're still gonna save this though because I'm not getting it out of my system.
Yeah, I thank you for keeping the spirits alive while the show's on a bit of a hiatus. But more than likely, it's the possibility that
Bro, I need to get you back here. We're getting opportunities where we could actually broadcast live, and I'm not even talking about being in my apartment.
It just said Mike was unplugged. That was weird.
Yeah,
hopefully the podcast. Yeah, but yeah, hopefully the podcast will be back up and running just in time for Mania, which is like a week and a half away.
It's so weird that it's so close.
Yeah, just do it on here.
They should have done it this weekend.
Why?
Literally, the TV shit. Are you kidding me? SmackDown sucks. Raw's a dog fucking. Last night on SmackDown was just fucking shit. Like, you're running out of things to do. What more can you do for Punk and Roman? And because last week they gave it all away. They beat the shit out of each other. Okay, now what are you going to do this Monday?
Just build from stupid shit.
I mean, I was watching the promo, so I started watching SmackDown, and then we had company, so I couldn't watch it no more. So I was watching the highlights, and I was reading like that yesterday's SmackDown was rated the worst thus far, and I'm like, I started to see a little bit, and I'm like, it wasn't that eventful. Like, it was under the next match after that promo was Michin and Rhea Ripley, and it didn't. Was it Rhea Ripley? Yeah, and it didn't feel like it was something to be excited about. And then you have first of all, when did Michin Like I see.
I don't watch SmackDown. I am tired of watching SmackDown. So my Fridays have been watching Daredevil and horror movies. Because I'm not gonna sit there for 3 hours watching a load of horse shit. Like I saw the clips this morning when I woke up, and when I saw them, I went back to sleep because it's like, really, this is what we're doing. So Randy's been on the phone with Pat McAfee, a guy that takes more vacation time than practically anybody on the fucking roster. A man that does college football, his podcast, and everything else. Who's Matt Murdock? But really, this is. I thought it was going to be interesting when they had Randy on that interview for Raw, and it was like, no, because it just fell down to the whole like, oh, I thought we were bringing someone into the family. People wanted to tease like, oh, Ted DiBiase Jr. might come back since he's been acquitted of I think tax evasion fraud charges and everything else, and it could be Randy's dad. Is he even alive? But no, it had to be fucking Pat McAfee. Now, don't get me wrong, the promo that he cut last night was actually pretty fucking good. Scathing, it was literally to the point. Huh?
Are you talking about Pat or Randy?
No, Pat's promo. Okay. His one was actually really good, but the unveiling and Cody's promo, it sounded terrible. Like I have a feeling that, oh, you mean to tell me that Cody's gonna be managed by fucking Belly Roll? They were teasing Ariel Helwani of all people. It's like, why can't we just have a match between two people that have history? Why are we bringing all these extra bodies along so that they could get a pay cut? It's like Pat McAfee's going to be there, and then the following week, he's going to be gone. Because something, college football, whatever. Jelly Roll might have to go on tour. Because something, he needs to go to music and actually look more fit.
But even with that, I'm like, why are you putting, like, you didn't have Powerhouse Hobb or Royce Keys, whatever we call him right now, you brought him out at Rumble. You haven't used him. Danhausen has made more appearances than he has. And then you're going to have, like, people are saying, oh, it's going to give him time on Mania. And I'm like, I get it. But for what reason, though? Like, you want him to have his first match at Mania? I'm sorry, I love Jelly Roll as a singer, but I wouldn't want to fucking have my first match, my Mania moment, fucking up Jelly Roll. How that sounds to you, bro?
I don't know, but TJ said I like LED lights all over the place. Let's just on the mic, all right? Give it a rest, dude. Go watch the Super Mario movie. You just have a match where people ain't like, but where's the story? How about, can we have a match where people just like, where's the plot? And everyone's just looking at a piece of ass. Like, come on. Just enjoy wrestling. And yeah, shout out to Callum Newman. He won the New Japan Cup a couple weeks back. Just saw the footage from Sakura Genesis in New Japan. He is now the new IWGP Heavyweight Champion, the youngest ever, next to Shinsuke Nakamura at the age of 23 years old. And man, does the V4 belt look good on this dude.
I did watch the Mario movie.
Go again. Because I heard Childish Gambino sucked as Yoshi.
Yo, but wait, stop. But Jack Black is Bowser, though. Peach.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but it is, I know we're getting off topic here, but it's just like when you could have used the voiceovers for the video games or anything. I mean, look, I heard different.
it doesn't like to the fan, to us. They didn't obviously they didn't run with the nostalgia factor at all. They catered
No.
to Gen Z for this fucking series. But I feel
No,
like
it's just
they had a good one though.
this was just for the younger generation. That's all it is. Like,
Peaches,
and I get it. You're trying to get the younger generation into a character that's literally like
older than both of us.
Born in 1982 of all things, because originally he was Jumpman. I don't want to talk about the fact y'all want me to come review the. Oh my god! Oh
yes.
yeah, jump
yes.
on, jump on.
Yes.
Talk about the Mario movie.
Wait, did you watch it? Did the new one come out already or no?
Yeah, the new one already came out.
Oh shit! I know what I'm bootlegging when I come home tonight.
I'm probably gonna watch it in a few weeks just to get a clear vision. I don't want to watch bootleg movies anymore. And it's funny. I was watching Happy Death Day yesterday, and I'm like, wait, what the hell is this movie?
Wait, is that the one where the person kept dying, coming back to life, and living their birthday all over?
Yeah. I was like, what? I was like, what the fuck is going on in this movie? And then it's like, to the very end, it started to make sense, but it got lazy. You mean to tell me that your best friend's been trying to kill you because you were sleeping with her man? That is just such lazy writing that I was just like, you know what? I'm going to give it a pass because whatever. It's a new concept. It gave me Butterfly Effect, Final Destination premonitions type shit. And I'm going to see the second one later on just to see if, like, all right, if they did a good job with this, let's see why they decided to make a second one.
So,
because
I need TJ to jump on this because there was a movie that I was telling him in 6, God rest his soul. Mm-hmm. And it pissed me off, right? This movie really pissed me off because everyone died on a fucking boat for all of their cardinal sins, right? But this bitch said she wasn't going to eat the food and asked for a fucking burger. And she took the burger to go and was the only one to survive as the fucking boat exploded.
Is that another Final Destination movie?
It was on HBO Max, bro, and it was pissing me off. I can't remember the name. But it was like the craziest shit. Like the chef knew everyone's darkest secrets. So the meals were planned as a way to lure them to their death.
I know what you're talking about. I saw that shit. I forgot the name of it. It was actually really good until the girl asked for a burger. I'm like,
she
what?
Asked for a burger and it stayed through.
Hey!
I'm here. You hear me?
We talking about the burger movie again.
The burger movie?
The burger movie that saved the white bitch's life on the boat.
Yeah, not the Bob movie.
Oh yeah. No. Okay. I was confused for a second. I was like, burger movie.
Bro, I remember going off for like 3 SmackDown episodes as to why the fuck a burger saved her life out of all things.
Yes. The constant tangent of the burger movie because it was fucking more interesting than fucking SmackDown, but that's another
that's another topic for another time.
Bro, yeah. I'll eat the burger and I'll gain the weight. Like fuck this shit.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll eat the burger. Show me what's so great about the burger that saved this woman's life.
That made you live and escape the fucking boat.
Yeah, I need to know. Yeah, I wouldn't even talk about the Mario movie. You want my thoughts on the Mario movie real quick?
Go ahead, talk about the Mario movie because I'm gonna see it soon. I had to ask Yoshi, was it good? Like, was it interesting? Is it something we're watching for free and not at the movie theater?
So it's funny because like I kind of talked about it on Facebook.
So wait,
but,
Yoshi?
Yeah, Yoshi. Yoshi was very, very Yoshi-like in the movie. Like I posted it on Instagram. Like there's a scene where Yoshi first shows up, where he basically just like walks through Brooklyn, and
does a bunch of shit, and Yoshi was like, "Yeah, that's me," and I'm like, "Yeah, that's you." But yeah, it's funny. Like if you saw the first one and you like the first one, I think you'll like this one too because it's a lot more of that in the sense of it's really a cavalcade of like references to Super Mario shit. Like it's basically shit that you'll be like, oh yeah, I recognize that from the games. I recognize that from the games. Oh, I recognize playing that or doing that. Like a lot of the reviews I've seen are like, yo, there's no plot, and it's like that's not really true. I get why they're saying that, but there is a plot. Like there's a clear plot.
Where?
Bowser Jr. kidnaps Rosalina because he wants to fucking power a big machine for his Bowser planet because Bowser used to tell him stories as a kid, like, yo, we're going to conquer the universe. Like, that's the plot. There's a story. You don't have to like the story, but there's a story. But yeah, it does. The movie does take a lot of detours and to do shit that is basically jiggling keys. Like, hey, here's something from Yoshi's Island. You remember that game? Here's something from the original Mario game. Remember that? Here's Donkey Kong. Here's Fox McCloud. Like that's
What?
also one of the crazy parts. Yeah, Fox McCloud is in this movie, and
they did what?
And he like is kind of important.
Like it caters.
So wait,
to
are they
Gen Z,
teasing?
but
They
Why
really
they-
about to tease a Super Smash Brothers movie? The fact that they just said, "Hey, put Fox McCloud in here."
I mean, for what it's worth, I feel like kind of because there's also another sort of Nintendo character that shows up
Is
in
it
the
a
climax
Pikachu?
of the movie. No, it's not. It's not a
Is it?
Pokemon or anything. I don't want to spoil. I mean, it spoils whatever, but like Mr. Game and Watch, Luigi draws.
Wow!
Mr. Game and Watch.
Oh my god!
See, it's funny because me and Hazel were literally just talking about. Well, Hazel was saying like they weren't doing a lot of nostalgia factors in the first movie, like none of the old sound effects, none of that shit. So
Oh no, this movie has a ton of that, a ton of it.
I think
Like,
it's
to the
just 'cause,
point
like,
where
people were expecting Yoshi to
Oh, go ahead.
Yoshi, but they had Donald Glover do the voiceover, and it's just like, yeah, maybe
So I was gonna say,
that would sound a
Hazel,
little bit more better.
Before I jumped on, you had said, why didn't they just use clips from the games? And
Yeah,
not for nothing, I thought Donald Glover was like fine as Yoshi. He wasn't bad at all. But
yeah,
you could have done that because Yoshi doesn't really talk in the movie. He just does Yoshi sounds. So it's
Yeah.
basically Donald Glover doing Yoshi sounds, which like, yeah, he does a fine Yoshi impersonation, but that's what you paid presumably millions of dollars for? Donald Glover to do a Yoshi impersonation? Like he doesn't say, I think he said, like I was telling me and Yoshi were talking about that when we were leaving. Like he says, I think here, like one time, like that's literally only like the only English word he says, like here once, but otherwise it's Yoshi sounds.
do we get a Peaches
Okay.
song again by Rosalina?
Do you what?
Do we get a remix of the Peaches song?
No, they didn't. They didn't remix the Peaches song.
you know
Peach-
they're going to do that.
It's mostly Peach. Peach is mostly in a lot of action scenes in the movie. Like she's basically just whooping ass a lot of the time.
Wow.
Yeah. Like it's funny. The movies don't really make. Well, I mean, Rosalina is the one that gets kidnapped in this movie, but that leaves Peach to be a fucking action girl for most of the movie. Like it's mostly her and Mario doing shit.
That's
You
awesome.
think that they would be tightening up security in the Mushroom Kingdom and whatever galaxy Rosalina's in to prevent them from being kidnapped? Oh, dear Mario, come to the Mushroom Kingdom. I baked you a cake. Psych, I'm not here.
Mario?
I mean, they kind of like that's why I'm saying like when people say like there's no story or anything to the movie, that's not true. There is there are little explanations of like bringing the Mushroom Kingdom and Rosalina's galaxy together and all that shit, and they explain how Rosalina and Peach are sisters and all that. Like there is like lore and
What?
story and shit. Yeah,
They did
they're-
what?
yeah, they did do that. They're sisters. But
Wait, so what is that? So what? They just said, "Oh, fuck Daisy," because they like her beats technically look like just a color swap.
Do you want me to spoil? You want me to spoil it?
Go for it.
Does it really matter at this point? It's a Mario movie. Everything gets spoiled.
Yeah, it's a Mario movie. Daisy's in the post-credit scene.
Oh,
Daisy shows up
God.
in the post-credit scene. Yeah. So that's
Wow.
it. So that's why I'm saying there might be a Smash movie because they are dropping a bunch of different Nintendo characters on top of all the extra Mario characters and shit. So
Okay. All right.
They
Well,
had young Peter, the people who said there was no plot, they were Fed fans.
the cinema. Do you think they watched the movie Young Wolf? You think they went out to watch the Mario movie?
they were all like
No.
Triple H, absolute cinema.
Wait.
Cinema.
So can someone explain to me? Because I was doom scrolling last night, and I see a clip where Triple H and HBK are facing off, and I'm like, bro, y'all way too old for this. And I'm pretty sure if Triple H gets back in the ring, he's dying in the ring.
He had a pacemaker in his chest. No way.
I don't watch clips anymore unless if it's thousand. That's it.
Probably some AI shit or something, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's all that's all I ever see from WWE because you know how to watch it. I'd like Yoshi says we shit.
No,
And
it's
it's
these
usually
fans
like
that fucking-
dead houses.
It's these fans that do AI shit, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this is what happened." It's like, no, it didn't. Like,
Yeah, it's always like I see that on like Twitter and Facebook a lot, like random AI
so
shit.
stupid. Like literally, get off your fucking fat ass. Go outside, touch some fucking grass, and go get a fucking life. Then
It's
sit
weird
in your
because-
fucking
Go read a
chair
book.
like a lazy shit, creating bullshit fucking videos.
I get it in one sense, like yo, you're enamored with the idea of like yo, I could put like John Cena versus Stone Cold, like dream match type shit, whatever. But half the time it's just like they're creating like John Cena and Randy Orton in the room. It's like we have real pictures of John Cena and Randy Orton together. They're from the same era. Like, why do you need to do that? Like, it's always
Yeah, and
weird
plus
when they do that shit.
they had feuds, and
Yeah,
like get.
it's so
I
silly to
hate
me.
the wrestling fan community because a lot of them are fat slobs who don't do shit with their lives but sit there and whack off to Charlotte Flair.
I've said
think
before,
this
like,
is literally what
Sorry.
I think
I
this
mean,
is what pissed me off the most. So I've been seeing these things lately since like months ago since I've been out, and it's WWE wrestlers from the current age standing next to gravestones of wrestlers who passed away, and then the passed away wrestlers just show up. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Again, I think we've talked about this before. How AI is becoming a very scary thing, and the fact that this is the low that people have stooped to. It's like, come on, man. Like, there's really no need for that. Like, nobody wants to see an AI version of
It's
Chris
even with
Benoit
TV shows.
walking to his gravestone.
It's even with
yeah,
TV shows.
it's with everything. Yeah, they do it with everything now. Like AI is
Age-
just
this
infiltrated
person
everything.
age 25, this person now, either deceased or this person
Yeah.
at this age is like, what? Like,
I remember seeing that for
people
like
not
the
have lives
Friday
to-
movies.
other than to do that.
DJ Young Wolf, we did not get the bucket because they didn't fucking have it. Like, presumably they sold out premiere night because we went April 1st, but I thought the movie premiered the night before. So they didn't have any by the time we got there, and you can only now pre-order it for August. And it's like, I want the fucking popcorn bucket in August. I want it now. You know
Wasn't
what I'm
that
saying?
shit? Wasn't that shit like $125?
Nah, it was 50.
was
But
So
50?
bucket was how much?
the Yoshi bucket I think was 50.
Get the fuck out of here
That's-
with that shit.
Man, I remember
Someone
when we
said
would
they
go
were
get
selling
shit
it
like
for
that and it was like
$125.
$20.
Yeah, but inflation, time change, all that yada yada. $50 for a popcorn bucket for what they sell nowadays for the crazy shit they sell is not that bad. Truth be told.
It better be gold. I better get a stomach ache because it's real gold popcorn.
Yeah, right.
No, like the little Yoshi head opens up and shit. Like it's a cool little gimmick. That's why she wanted it so bad. But we'll have to find another way to get it.
Yoshi's arm is better. Like, come and feed me type shit for $50. Like
Yoshi himself better pull up.
yeah.
I mean, Yoshi had Yoshi plush doll. I think that's more than enough, right? What's better, a popcorn bucket or a plush doll? I would prefer the damn plush doll. Thank you very much.
Well, I mean, she is Yoshi. Yeah, she is Yoshi, so she wants all the Yoshi.
No, I believe it.
I know.
I believe it, but I'm not talking about Yoshi. I'm talking about the audacity the companies have charged.
Yeah, I get it. Guys, Ted DiBiase Jr. is going to be at WrestleCon. Oh yeah, he's not going to jail. So
yeah, he's not. He was acquitted of all charges. You know, just imagine if they did like a Hello Kitty movie, and it's just Hello Kitty galore.
No. Don't put that out in the universe. Put that out in the universe.
Yo,
Please
Bruno Mars is doing pop-ups in conjunction with Hello Kitty.
Oh no!
For the romantic album.
Yo, are they still saying that Hello Kitty is not a cat? Are they still saying that?
Yeah.
I remember I saw that one video. I remember I saw that one video that was saying that Hello Kitty is not a cat. I'm like, what do you mean she's not a cat?
So let me see. Is Hello Kitty born from the depths of hell by the creation of Satan to become like a demonic disguised as a kitty?
I don't fucking know. They said she's a little girl that has friends and she dressed like a cat, but she's a cat and she has a pet cat that is just her, that is a smaller version of her. Is that not? I don't know.
Hello
I get
Kitty
it. It's the new Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
If the IP ever goes public, they're gonna make a horror game for it. But I hope the IP don't ever go public, like they did with fucking Winnie the Pooh and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So TJ, Vinny Mac
Yes.
is trying to buy WWE with Saudi Arabia.
I think they debunked that. They said it's not true.
What, Vince?
I'll speaking of WWE sale real quick, because I guess this is one thing I guess that would be worth talking about WWE. Apart from the fact that did you hear Janelle Grant just came out with another amendment to the deposition and shit. But apart from
another
that,
one,
yeah, like it's mostly information that we already know, but there's a little bit of new details in there too.
So what? We're gonna about like more defecation type shit?
No, not like that, but
she basically touched on John Laurinaitis, like she was offered to John Laurinaitis again. Like that's like, she's bringing it back.
Basically doubling down upon the confirmation that Nick Khan knew and was very aware and did things to facilitate things around that. Like, so yeah, she pretty much expanded on some of that. But what I was going to talk about is ESPN talked about that, which is very interesting to me because I feel like a low-key story that's been flying under the radar is the little bit of frostiness between WWE and ESPN. Like they had that guy that was doing the reviews on the website, and
they're not going to have any deals with ESPN after what they fucking did last night.
I feel like it might be a one and done for the ESPN deal because ESPN might be looking at these like, yo, what the fuck are y'all doing? They might have some buyer's remorse.
They're going to have to go back to Peacock, which they should do.
Or make it easier for everyone. Just bring back the fucking WWE Network. Just bring it back. Why do you have to go with stream search that has the words P and cock in it? Why do you have to go work with ESPN? It's not like ABC is going to be putting your shows out.
It's obviously it's a money game. It's a money game.
It is a money game. Like the ideal scenario for obviously WWE fans would be the network. You pay $9.99, you get everything, right?
You get
But
Raw, you get live Smack.
yeah,
It's like I can't even. I don't watch SmackDown because I don't know where it is. I
yeah,
watch
like
SmackDown.
It's still on USA.
It's
if
on
you
the
had the
Still on
network,
US.
you would
Cable
get
Box.
everything.
What?
If you had the network, you would get everything. But toothpaste is out of the tube now, and they're getting $1 billion paydays from
I'm
Netflix
gonna
and from
say something
NBC and
right
all this
now.
other shit.
I'm gonna say something right now. I have a funny fucking feeling that Triple H is behind the scene. That Vince McMahon is behind the scenes and controlling everything. And Triple H has no fucking control over anything. Everybody wants to sit here and blame Triple H. No, I guarantee fucking to you is Vince Kennedy fucking pedophile McMahon.
He does still have stock in the company. You know that.
Yeah. This is all I'm gonna say at this point, since these people have been working with ABC for practically a year now. Don't be surprised if you go to Disney or Disney World and there's a WWE roller coaster up there. Don't be surprised.
The tribal
That's the
Don't be
thing.
culture.
surprised.
TKO is trying to take this thing because they want to get ROI. They want to get return on investment on this shit, right?
But how are
So
you going to do that when you don't produce? If you don't
And
produce
then,
television, you can't get that.
but
that's the
bro,
thing. They got so much money tied up in television, trying to get television rights, and now they're trying to do other shit on top of it. Like you see how all the other sports are, and they got money in Saudi Arabia too, obviously WWE. So they're trying to do shit like that. They were. I don't know what the progress on that is. I haven't checked on it in a while. The WWE World thing they were doing in Saudi Arabia. They're trying to do a bunch of different shit like that, like a Disney World, so to speak. They want to make their money on it somehow. But all these little things keep happening that make it seem like, this shit is becoming a harder and harder return on investment. Like I think that's why I keep
But-
talking about the ESPN
okay.
thing, because
But do you want to know where it starts? Do you want to know where it starts? Your fucking TV. Raw, SmackDown, your pay-per-views. That's what, if you produce shit like that, you're going to get that return on investment. You're going to, WrestleMania is at, WrestleMania 42 is at the lowest attendance it's had since 20 and 21.
it's this thing I think they go through
But-
every few years
There
that
was certain issues with that, the
Yeah.
pandemic.
yeah, like there's this. Go ahead, Katie.
It maybe they're just also used to how they run it with the UFC and everything. They're trying to run the same way, and they think it's gonna produce the same results.
But that's the thing, though. Like WWE is not UFC. Like UFC could have the money, they could have like the authority to go out there and tell people, "Yo, our front row seat floor seats are like $20." Meanwhile, WWE is trying to do the exact same thing. Nobody's trying to pay for that. Nobody
Okay.
wants to pay for
That's
that.
the thing.
I'm
That's the
charging
thing.
$1,000
I
for
think
floor
that's.
seats.
I
Go ahead, go ahead.
want
$1,000
to
for
throw
floor
this out
seats,
there.
which is absurd.
Woo! TJ got the green, the blue.
I want to throw
Yeah,
this
no,
out
my
there.
PlayStation turned off.
I was like, "Yo, why you
I'm going to throw
green?"
this out there. AEW is going to
It's
Queens. AEW is going to Queens. Their seats, if you want to sit in the front, are at least $100, $200.
Yeah,
You can't go to a WWE event without dropping $4,000 to sit up in the front. Whoever wants to fucking do that, you're fucking weird and you're a fucking mark. Fuck off with that bullshit.
that's the thing.
And then dropping, and not only that, you want everybody sitting there complaining about the price of the tickets. Triple H, do you not see what the fuck is going on here?
That's the thing. When you do ticket sales like that, you're testing the market. You're testing the demand of the market. So for a while, they were jacking ticket sales up and up and up because they were hot and they were selling. So for a while, it didn't matter what they were charging for tickets because they would sell them no matter what. But they hit the breaking point. It's clear at this point they hit the breaking point where people are like, all right, that's too much. I don't want to pay for that. And now they have to reconcile that.
I would never.
What Yogi
Now that-
just said, he is so right on that. But
And yeah, it's true. AEW is a more affordable. It's a more affordable show.
But yeah, but the TV does suck. But you know what? I'll give Tony Khan
I mean,
that. I'll give
it,
Tony
it,
Khan that.
regardless of how you feel about the TV, the thing is, if you want to go to a wrestling show and you either like AEW or at least you're not so put off by it that you wouldn't pay for it, and you're comparing the two prices, you're gonna look at AEW and be like, well, yeah, shit, I don't have to spend an arm and a leg to go to this.
Right.
I'll
Yeah,
go to that.
Exactly.
Yeah. So regardless of whether or not you think the TV is good or not, at least if you're not so put off by it that you're like, I'll never spend money on that, you'll go. You'll do it.
But but I mean, I'm sorry, but it's like you're asking people to pay half a year's salary to sit at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, right? Right? Allegiance?
Yeah,
Am I
Allegiant
on that?
Stadium.
Yeah, I think
No, you
Allegiant
got it right.
You're asking people to drop a half a year's salary just to sit in the fucking boonies at WrestleMania. Are you out of your fucking mind?
Yeah.
There's an arm leg. That's
People
For
pathetic.
a while, they were getting people to do it, but they hit the breaking point. And I think what they didn't realize is that pro wrestling is different from UFC in that it gets way harder on you financially once you price out families, because pro wrestling is historically a family-oriented event.
Exactly? So who's gonna want to drop $40,000 for a family of fucking five, or
Yeah.
like 4 or 5, just to sit there, and then on top of that, it's like you're making enough money at Mania as WrestleMania weekend. One, because it's 2 nights. 2, you have WrestleMania, the signings and the merch. Like, you have all that. You're making more than enough money. But what do? Your ticket sales suck. So what do? You're gonna trot out John Cena? The fuck is he gonna do?
Probably are going to bring him back.
Fucking
So they probably are going to bring him in.
No, they are. He's the host.
Oh, they are already. Yeah, see, they are. They're going to bring him
And then
in.
not only that, you
They
give
made
us
the
Pat
announcement on
fucking
Monday that
McAfee for a fucking phone call last night? Bro,
like
Triple H is whoever's fucking running that shit is the dumbest motherfucker, and they need to be fucking fired.
I mean, honestly, who the fuck wants to pay $10,000 to sit on Cody Rhodes' tour bus for 15 minutes?
Yo, there are marks that will do that, and you know
The
that.
fucking
Who's gonna pay for-
sickos would. That's who.
That's
There are
A-
marks-
Those are
fucking people.
those
There
are
are
AEW
marks-
Go
sickos.
on that bus
You
and
do
be like,
that,
oh,
you would know
Brandy's
that.
so hot. Dude, she's married. Get a fucking life.
No, it ain't that. AEW fans hated Brand. They hated Brandy. They fucking hated her.
No, WWE
that's-
fans love
that's-
her.
That's definitely the WWE fans that would do that.
I'm gonna be right back. I'll be back.
so I gotta
10,000 is crazy. Like, but then again, that's Mark shit.
Like,
Bro.
like I would understand if it was like, but they're not. It's like they're not even like thinking like, you know, okay, like if you want to do like a weekend, like okay, $1,400-$1,500 for a package, I would be like, $1,400-$1,500, not 1,000.
listen for $10,000. I might as well save another 5 and become a hip hop artist and get a feature with R-Truth.
Exactly.
Like, I went to WrestleMania 29, which of course at this point is quite some time ago, and I paid about $250 for
That
that
was the
seat.
second one, right?
Yeah, in Jersey, and it was a decent seat, like middle row. I had a decent sight line and everything. Like, it was a decent seat, not the best, but a decent seat. And I paid $250 for it. What do you think? And let's account for inflation and double that. $250, $500. What do you think $500 is getting me at WrestleMania this year?
Nothing.
I might not get in the building. That's crazy.
That's the tailgate rate.
Yeah, I might be that might get me to the tailgate party at best.
You're gonna be with
Yeah,
Jim
but
Hart.
that's what I'm saying. But it's like I said, why are you trotting out John Cena to try to help you with ticket sales? You're trotting John Cena out there to host WrestleMania. Why? What is
Because
that's not gonna boost
But they
ticket
know they
sales?
fucked up his retirement, and they're just like, shit, we gotta make this right somehow. So
it,
we
it's
that bag.
it's what we're talking about. They realize that they've priced people out and they've hit the reconciliation point, but instead of going,
That's not what
all
it
right,
is.
maybe let's lower the prices, they're going in the opposite direction of what can we put on this show that will make people pay this price. And if we can't figure it out, then I guess we gotta lower the prices. But they're trying to, before they get to that point, they're gonna do everything they can to make people pay that price point. So if that means bringing John Cena back and putting Pat McAfee in
Nobody's
some
gonna
and
want
whatever
to
else,
buy those tickets at that price.
they're gonna have to figure that. They're gonna have to realize that the hard way. They're gonna have
Nobody's
to
gonna
realize
want
that
to
the hard
spend a
way.
half a year's salary just to sit there for a weekend to just watch a fucking 17 matches, 14 matches.
You know, like it interests me because like if you go to WrestleMania this weekend, do you even have the money? If you even want to, I guess. But if you are someone that wants to do everything else Mania weekend, like the collective and all that shit, do you even have the money to do it at this point? Paying for all your WrestleMania shit?
Like,
Can
but
you go to
and
GCW?
that's exactly it. But then everybody's like the thing that I'm gonna say is this. I'm not big on AEW's television. I watch some of the highlights. I'm like, this is stupid. Like, this is hokey. But you know what? But the pricing for AEW to sit in their seats, to sit in that stadium in Queens, people will want to go. Tony Khan is an idiot when it comes to creative
Yeah.
and all
And
that
I
shit.
mean, I'll say this about an AEW show, straight up, because there are I watch it and I watch the TV, whatever, but there are obvious quirks about it and shit. But if you go to an AEW pay per view, that's
Okay.
all action, no frills. You're just gonna get a fucking show full of good to great wrestling matches every single time at an AEW pay per view. You're gonna get your money's worth.
Why would they dig up
Yeah,
Hulk
I
Hogan
mean,
and
but
parade him on stage? What's that all about? Leave
Oh
that man.
no, if they could, they would. They would.
He's
They
dead.
would.
He's dead. Leave the racist alone.
I
We
know.
don't-
Actually, no. Hold on. Young Wolf has a point. If that man was alive, they would have done the same. They would have trotted him
Oh yeah, if
out
he was
there.
alive, they'd have brought him out. Yeah, if he was alive, they definitely
Yeah.
brought him out there already.
Of course they would. They definitely would. Just so he could get another big pop. It's like that. We don't need that anymore. Like it's done. I'm like, it makes me more happy that we don't bring back Ric Flair for another pop. Like, why do we need?
Woo!
Why do we
Do
need?
you think a modern WWE crowd would pop for Ric Flair?
Yes, they would.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I was just asking.
Anything that
WWE are suckers. They pop for anything, honestly.
They'll pop
Uh,
if fucking Moxley came back out.
oh yeah, because they'd be like Dean Ambrose, of course. But like, because I do remember seeing a clip on Twitter, and I've seen this multiple times of CM Punk uh, referencing Terry Funk and getting like nothing from the crowd, and that shit makes me sad. I'm like, God damn, man, give him something. He's talking about Terry Funk, but all right, that's they at least fuck with Ric Flair.
That's just for the hardcore wrestling fans that know who he is. Like, you'll get that minimal pop, but you won't get like the huge one because the kids are gonna be like, "Daddy, who's Terry
And
Funk?"
yeah, I know, but that's my issue. You know that's my issue with it though. Like, damn man, Terry Funk is a guy that we should talk about in the same vein as a Ric Flair. Like they were fucking rivals. No?
But guys, I have a question for you, right? Because this goes back to something Pat McAfee said during the promo yesterday. There is a lack of that hardcore energy, to have somebody like Randy on the main roster that still brings that, but we're still here trying to parade the PG-13 in an era like ESPN.
He cut that promo. We got to get edgy again. He cut that promo like every 5 years.
Yeah, like that's the reason why they said if Randy doesn't win, I'm not gonna appear on wrestling television or wrestling anything again. That's the gist of the whole promo. bring
That's
back
the
Pat
stipulation.
McAfee is crazy.
the hardcore of wrestling.
I mean,
Yeah,
That's
but
what we're doing.
but you
what
know
do you
what? But
want
you
though? Like,
botched. You
you
botched one
openly
of the biggest plots in your fucking storyline that you could have filled. And you filled it with Pat McAfee like anybody gives a shit about that fucking asshole?
But like, if that's the tenor of what you're saying, like we gotta take it back to the as like, what the fuck do you want? Like, you are the company that builds yourself as the McDonald's and Disney of pro wrestling for fucking ever, and you want to say now, fuck it, all right, whatever, man. I don't know. I don't watch. It's not my show. Pat McAfee is crazy, yo, Wolf. Pat McAfee is crazy.
Like,
I mean, he do be rocking with them, but that's crazy.
just go back to doing college football, or just stay where you belong, and that's behind the
It's out
table
of
with
season.
Michael
That's why he's here. College football is out of season. That's why he's here.
That motherfucker takes more vacations than anyone on the roster. Like, I get it. Oh, I gotta do my Pat McAfee show. Oh, I gotta do other things. Like, dude, you don't need all that time off. You could sit next to Michael Cole, because I'll tell you this much: I do believe that he's sick and tired of listening to Corey Graves talk.
I mean, for what it's worth, I guess if you look at it business wise, he do got perhaps the biggest ESPN current product, his podcast. So I guess if WWE, however way we could, they'll probably have Cody run up in there or some shit, right? At some point, or have Randy on there or some shit like that. So that's probably what they want. They want that
Yeah.
synergy.
It's just like what they did with LA Knight running into
Nova.
ISO stream. I'm like,
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that clip on Twitter. LA Knight on Speed's stream. He was like, "Chat, yeah." I was like, "What the fuck?"
As far as
my
celebrity
question
appearances,
is,
they're really trying to bring back fucking Tom Brady. I am still so mad. They had Tom Brady and Logan Paul face off at some fucking event, and I'm just like, no, stop.
I'll say though, I'll give Speed a shout out because like from the little bits and pieces of shit I saw, he respects the kayfabe. Like Danhausen cursed him, and then he was on his streams like, "Yo, my whole week is fucked up. I missed my flight. I messed up the chat. Everything is messed up." And now he in WWE on a feud. Like he kept the kayfabe up. Good for him.
yeah, and
Katrina, I'm gonna go.
props to him. Props to him for just. Go ahead, man.
Bye, Anthony.
No, like I said, like props to ISO Speed for actually respecting the business for what it is, and keeping this whole like whatever the hell he's doing alive. I just think that like, what are we building for Mania at this point? Like I thought for a second it was gonna be Danhausen versus ISO Speed going into Mania, but after watching Raw and seeing Logan Paul and Austin fucking Theory win the goddamn tag titles, which is stupid. Oh, by the way, the new Usos theme sucks. It absolutely sucks. It is the worst theme in the world, and they should have never changed it. Just keep it on Jay Uso's theme and yeet. That's it.
They have a new team.
Do the
I just honestly like have to like literally get that off my chest because I heard that theme and I'm just like, what are we doing here? Why haven't we fired Def Rebel years ago with their shitty ass theme music? They need to be fired. They should not be running or composing music for this company because it's all garbage. Yes, Nick Wayne and Jun Kasai are going to be in the Best of Super Juniors. And the crazy thing is, Nick Wayne's mom will not be in attendance.
No, Jun Kasai ain't best of Super Juniors. It's not crazy.
I couldn't hear you, TJ.
I said Jun Kasai and Best of Super Juniors kind of crazy. But shouts out.
What the hell? Did everyone just get muted? What's going on?
No, am I muted?
No.
Oh, okay. Can Hazel not hear us then?
Uh-oh.
Hello.
Oh yeah, I think Hazel.
I don't hear anything. I don't hear you guys.
Oh no, Uncle Howdy's coming back and hacking us.
Damn it! I thought you left him in the past.
What the hell is going on?
Oh my God, Danhausen cursed him.
Oh.
Yeah, we bring up Danhausen, and all of a sudden the stream gets cast.
Bro, that's what I said yesterday because the same shit happened
What
recording
on
Rawrrzone.
earth?
It Yo, it's so weird. Like the amount of money I pay for StreamYard now, which granted, it gives me features where I wouldn't fucking ever need OBS again or any of that shit. So
Yeah, I do be seeing they incorporated a lot of shit. I'm gonna still need my shit though.
like now when you guys come back and start doing Ramble Mania and this shit, bro, like we don't need anything anymore. It's like a little mini studio.
The fuck?
I am
Okay,
excited
okay.
to work with it a little bit.
Yeah, I couldn't hear anything. Like, what the hell is going on here?
Yeah, are you good now?
Yeah, I'm good now. I'm good now.
Okay, good. Yeah, we were lost for a second, but all right, good, we got you.
Yeah, I was like, what's going on?
Yeah,
So
shout
what were we
out
talking about
Danhausen.
again?
Please don't curse us.
Yeah.
Please don't curse at Danhausen.
So gentlemen, I have a question for you because you're both AEW enthusiasts. So we were doing
Okay.
a media event for one of the artists I work for, and he's like, "Yo, I'm not trying to make you upset right now." I'm like, "What the fuck happened in wrestling, right?" Because I'm like, "That's the only reason why you would tell me something is wrong."
Okay.
And he's telling me that Jericho popped back up in AEW.
Yep.
And I'm like, yo, in reality, I'm not surprised, right? Because he's been there. Like, he has some loyalty. Like, I'm not familiar on what the situation is right now. But I'm like, the way they described him being annoyed at the world when he came back to AEW.
So are we gonna talk to Dub real quick? Cause I'm down to talk to Dub real quick. That popped me. See, like I came home from work Wednesday night. I turned on Dynamite. It opened the show. It was the very first thing on the show. Like welcome to Dynamite, and then quick pause, and then Judas hits. I'm like, oh fuck, oh god, is it for real? And sure enough, he comes out. The crowd pops. They're singing. He's in the ring. Everybody's going crazy. I'm like, yo, he's really back. Oh my god! I sent it to Yoshi and everything. And it's funny. I had said, and you could go back to the Ramblemania archives. Shit, a year and change back at this point, because Excalibur said he'd been gone for over a year. Um, and I had said the entire time that that's all I wanted, for him to go away for a while. You were stale. You were funking up the show because you were stale. And I feel like Jericho still has something to contribute. He just needed to go away for a good long while, refresh himself, and then come back
But
with
wasn't he
something
on tour
different.
too?
Yeah, I think he went on tour and did a bunch of other shit, and clearly he was in talks with WWE. Like he went back and forth and talked and probably ran up his bag. But yeah, he went and fucking just did him for a while, which is all I was asking for. And it's funny because I had also started to say as time went on and it started to look like he was going to go to WWE. I kind of want him to go back to AEW now because, for one, everything I just said, it's fine that he's taking all this time off and now he can come back.
Sorry, young
The
wolf.
Goon Father is crazy.
Oh my
Gunther
god.
is crazy. Gunther is crazy. But yeah, it's fine that, I wanted him back in AEW because he took time off and now he'd be fresh if he came back. And also, it'd be so fucking funny to see all the fucking Fed fans hype him up and hype him up because they think he's coming back, only for him to go back to AEW and now they got to walk all that shit back. That shit is hilarious to me. I love that.
Yeah, because it was just showing. I was like, why are you annoyed? I thought you would be happy to get this pop.
I mean, a lot of AEW fans were tired of Jericho, and justifiably so. But me personally, I always thought if you take some fucking time, like a year and change, then you can come back after that. So now I'm with it. Let's see what he does now.
Yeah, I think it was necessary for him to like just take that time off because, like both said, we were really getting tired of Jericho just like not just hogging the spotlight, but not utilizing the younger talent to a full extent. Like when they gave Ring of Honor World Title again, I'm like, why are we doing that? And then the FTW World Title, and it just became an albatross of
his entire career that he just didn't want to lose certain people. And now that he was gone with the whole learning tree thing, because you just have Big Bill and Brian Keith just doing shit on their own now. They're becoming a legitimate tag team, which works. They don't need Jericho at their side. I think I remember the last time I saw Jericho was he snapped during his learning tree segment at both of them. And I
think that was the last time he was there. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, okay, well, this might be the time that he actually leaves. And then I was gone. Everyone knows what happened with me. And, I was just getting dates and everything that was going on from TJ. And it was just, he hasn't been around. I'm like, is he just doing music? Is he on tour or anything? And then come to find out, he's been in talks with this fucking company. It's just like, oh, well, there could be a possibility that he might come back for to the Rumble at Saudi Arabia or anything else. And like Young Wolf said, oh, maybe he said no because he's at that age where it's like WWE wants to force him to retire, get all Fame inductions. So you got to lose together. It's like, yeah. So when I was watching, I'm like, wait a minute, Judas? What's going on here? And he shows up, and I was just like, oh, God, no, he's in his Jericho appreciation gimmick again with the purple blazer and everything. And then you see his dad in the front row. And I'm like, so are you talking about Winnipeg or are you talking about AEW? like what's your home, really?
I guess both.
And then we had the contract signing. I'm like, you could have saved that for hour 2. You just overshadowed the contract signing legitimately. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah, but I think the last time they did a contract thing in hour 2, everybody hated it. So I guess Tony was like, let me move it to hour 1.
No, I'm saying like you could have done the Jericho appearance in hour 2 instead of just
the Jericho thing.
Signing.
Right.
Yeah, you could have done that at the 9:00 hour.
Okay, yeah. No, I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
They could have done the signing first, get everyone's attention with that, and then do second hour with Jericho. That makes more sense.
Yeah, because look,
especially because they know Kenny does numbers.
It wasn't like the whole time they were doing contract signing. You heard actual people screaming Jericho. Like, no, it was just all right. We got this. Now let's jump cut to the next part, which is the contract signing, and it's just like that felt a little off-putting because I didn't hear that much of a crowd pop when it came to the contract signing. It's just they signed, they set their promos. A man that has balls of speed just shows up and says, I want to challenge JF. And he comes out with, I'm an American hero. I'm like, excuse me? Kurt Angle much?
You genuinely could have put that Jericho thing anywhere because it was a surprise. Like, nobody was expecting him, really. So, Young Wolf, what do y'all know about? Okay, yeah, fucking Goon Red. It looks like Goon Red, but it's Go On Red because it's fucking Super Sentai.
I mean, it's an actual Power Ranger from an actual show. But why call him Goon Red?
Because I was like, what the hell is Goon Red? Is this a Gooner? What the fuck is going on here?
Is he a member of the like 9 Trey Bloods or something? The fuck?
There's supposed to be a dash there. Go On Red. There's supposed to be a dash.
Question for y'all, right? The last time I really watched AEW was when y'all had me do the pay-per-view where they had Anarchy in the ring.
Okay.
So, I know I have to start watching AEW again, but because of some of the things that make me not excited for it, I'm just like, what should I watch for me to get excited again about AEW?
You mean like in terms of specific people or just, what?
Like, do we all talk about it? Like, they'll have the good segments and then they'll, like, stuff that deserves more shine, I'm going to sit there disappointed because it's overshadowed by something else.
I mean, I feel like, I genuinely feel like you should just watch a show and without any feedback from anybody else, even us, and just judge it on its own merits. Take what you like about it and what you might not like about it, and just see. Like, give a Dynamite or a Collision a shot and see what's going on. Like Willow's TBS champion. It seems like she's ramping up now, especially now that her and Harley her and Harley did an amicable split, which I liked. Because I always like it almost never happens, but I like when tag teams break up and still stay friends. So that happened.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Yeah, but I would say the best thing about AEW right now, truthfully enough, is the main event scene, like the world title scene. Like, because obviously MJF's the champion, but you got so many guys hovering around that scene that make it exciting that could potentially step up. Like, you got Darby, you got Kenny Omega, you got Ospreay that just came back, and he could get involved down the line. Obviously, just dispatch Hangman. Brody King is obviously someone who's being booked pretty strong right now. Swerve Strickland just turned heel. He's rocking. Like, there's a lot of top tier talent hovering around the top title, which is what you want. Like, shit. God rest my brother Soul 6. He would always say, like, that's what you want in a wrestling company. You want the world title to feel like a fucking scene of chaos and war. Like, the top guy got everybody gunning for him. And that's what that is right now.
Like, it's chaotic, but it gets too chaotic. Like, just this week's episode, because I didn't watch Collision. I completely forgot that they did it.
Was on Thursday.
Apparently, there's some sort of event that's taking place today on TNT, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, March Madness.
You know, there's a time. Oh, yeah. Okay. So there's a time and place for all that chaos. But when you know for the fact that, like, there are too many people in line for a world title shot, it starts to look very, very, like, lost in the shuffle. Because I thought we were going to be like, all right, Andrade gets the next title shot, or Swerve gets the next title shot. He loses that opportunity out of nowhere, and it's like, all right, well, what are we doing now with Swerve? You know, Darby Allin likes to show up randomly and, you know, demand a world title shot. Then you got to go somewhere else. You got to go make out with Bam Margera, go climb Mount Everest, or get hit by a fucking bus.
Did you say make out with Bam Margera?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Oh,
well, not like make out. He just, like, you know, kissed him, and it's like, okay. And then you got the entire Don Callis family of sausages, literally just like we are literally working under MJF, but we are not the Shield. But MJF has paid us to protect him, and it's like, you know, you got a superstar like Andrade who likes to, you know, his pants off and take pictures with all fangirls that could be in line for a world title shot, and we're just like, huh? I saw Revolution, and I'm like, why didn't we just give him the Ring of Honor world title? Like, what are we doing with Bandito at this point as Ring of Honor world champion? Because I haven't watched Ring of Honor in a while, so I don't know what's going on, other than the fact that, like, oh, their main home is in Jacksonville. I'm like, cool.
Well, they were setting up shit with him in Mystico. They were setting up shit with him in Mystico last time.
But now Mystico's
I gotta watch
champion.
Yeah,
champion now. It's just like, okay, you know, I like, again, you're doing nothing against Tony Khan and his weird booking. Sometimes I like to say that he's on drugs when he does this stuff, but this is getting a little bit too chaotic. Darby Allin has been trying to get a world title shot since Jon Moxley had the belt in a briefcase, and he hasn't gotten it. So how about we tell Darby Allin to stop going out thinking that you're going to get a world title shot when you have other bigger things that are important in your liner?
But I don't mind that, because it's establishing a goal for a character. Like, that's Darby's goal. I want to get the world championship. It just so happens that he gets in, like, the last thing was Darby wants to go for the world title, but he fucking ran afoul of Gabe Kidd in them. So he had to fucking feud with Gabe Kidd, and they tried to kill each other.
By the way, that coffin mess was just, oh my God. Okay.
That is ridiculous, bro.
That was just off the walls, like bonkers. They said, let's do everything that Johnny Knoxville wanted to do. Let's flip a car over.
That was a jackass type match.
I like that it fell flat for me, because I'm like, if we're gonna go fight in the parking lot, just have the coffin in the fucking parking lot.
Why are we? This is one thing I hate about wrestling. Why is it that certain things need to take place in the ring? If you're doing a coffin match, just bring the coffin with you. You don't need to drag an opponent on a fucking crate and then put him in a straitjacket and just like 5 minutes into the match, it's over.
That's
The
a
dogs lose once again. I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing? You're doing way too much. Now I understand. I would have understood if they did this like certain wrestling companies would do. They would literally have these guys fight it out for a little while on the outside, and then we jump to another match. And then after that match over, it's like, oh, okay, we're going back to the coffin match. Here we go. We're bringing them out into the arena, and then they're fighting. Why did we
See,
do that in one take?
that's just the thing that, and I don't like talking about it too much because I feel like shit. Even going back to when we were still active, I harped about it enough. We harped about it enough that
Yes.
you know what would clear up. You know what would clear up a lot of this confusion and malaise among the top rankings. And I just said the word,
Mm-hmm.
the rankings, the rankings.
And
It would be so great to have the rankings right now where you have Swerve Strickland, Kenny Omega, Andrade, Darby Allin, Brody King, all trying to come for the AEW World title. Don't you think rankings would be a great way to parse that out and set up matches between all those guys? Like,
the
obviously,
problem,
Tony is internally doing that, but to get a visual representation of that on screen would be great.
like whatever happened, like, and that's the thing. We've been talking about that for years and years and years. It's like, oh, it's back. 3 weeks later, oh, well, it's gone.
It's gone. And it's gone.
And it's gone. Like, come on,
And
guys,
it's gone.
guys. It's just a rank system. If you have this ranking system for a reason, make it legitimate, make it permanent. Because back then, like 2018 going into 2021, it actually meant something. It actually meant, okay, this guy got a ton of wins. Let's put him in line for the world. Let's have him face the world champion. This guy's doing pretty good in the mid-card division. Let's have him go out to the TNT, the international, the national, or whatever the fuck mid-card title they have now. Like, at this point, I think
And
they have like 5 mid-card titles.
yeah, they do have a couple. But I do think, because I think the counterpoint to bring the rankings back was, well, it was harder to do the rankings when they brought them back because the main way to build up the rankings and farm wins for people was gone, which was dark. That's how people like built up wins to steady their rankings. So what I would say to that is the way to do it now is stake it on quality of win, stake it on quality of opponent. That's kind of what they do in college anyway, like in college basketball and shit like that. It's based on the quality of opponent you face. Like beating Rocky Romero, bless Rocky Romero, should not net you as many ranking points as beating Kenny Omega, say. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like the
absolutely.
weight of who you defeat should be what steadies your rankings and what makes your rankings go up or down. That's how I feel that they should do it if they were to bring the rankings back. But again, it's a pipe dream because clearly I feel like Tony is moved on from the idea and is just doing what he's doing now. But it would be great if they brought him back.
I mean, if they brought it back, it would be, I don't want to say a breath of fresh air because I think we use that terminology way too much. It would just be a sight to behold that the ranking system does come back and gets utilized to its full potential instead of just, we want to give the people what they want. And then they just like turn their back on the people. It's like, we can't do it anymore because everybody's going to want a shot at a world title or everybody's going to want to win. Everybody's going to want to lose. It's like, hey, guys, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you are all getting paid to do a job. Just fucking keep the ranking system alive. Yeet.
Finally.
Okay? It's just, it's annoying. You know why WWE doesn't have a ranking system? Because their fucking matches are just so predictable. We know who's going to win. We know who's going to lose. You know why New Japan doesn't have a ranking system? Because they're unpredictable. We don't know who's going to win. We don't know who's going to lose.
lot of people probably lost a shit ton of money thinking Callum Newman was not going to win the IWGP World Title, and guess what? He fucking won that shit. All right.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like that's the reason New Japan wouldn't have a ranking system, because you wouldn't have the room to do something like a Callum Newman, or you would have to build it a lot more transparently than they did. But it kind of works that it was such an out of nowhere thing, not
And
completely out of nowhere, but kind of out of nowhere.
It's an actual sport. It's not for entertainment purposes. It's a fucking sport. They treat it like a sport. They treat it's something that people want to assume this is real. When you watch Kenta Kobashi or Mitsuharu Misawa matches back in the day, like that's sport right there. They don't call themselves the king of sports for nothing. It's like North America.
That's the approach.
In the States, it's sports entertainment.
Yeah, that's the approach that I kind of do wish that wrestling on this side of the globe would take more of. The approach of treating it like a sport. Young Wolf, TJ, did you happen to see Sam Stackhouse murk poor Marco Stunt and then KJ Orso also attacked him? What the hell? Why they killing Marco Stunt? My man got out the game, B. Try to do it. Going on out here.
By the way, why is Brody Lee's kid wrestling Joey Janela?
They needed a big match for spring break. He's gonna be there, so fuck it, why not?
Let me get this straight. So fucking. Oh my god. How old is this kid now?
I don't even know. He's what? Probably like what? 14, 15? Maybe?
So Brett Lauderdale is just like, I don't care about the age limit anymore. This kid wants to wrestle. He wants to wrestle Joey Janela. I think it's just like, hey, let's just not have a mass transit incident. Why don't we? I mean, did he get permission from his mom to just do this?
I mean, yeah, that's the thing. I don't think this is gonna be that, because that's almost definitely got permission from his mom, and he's gonna.
Oh no!
Oh, what the hell?
Uncle Howdy, no!
Okay, I have to do this real quick because someone's bugging me to do this again because they need proof that I'm doing this. So, yeet.
And young Brody Lee is 14. Oh no. Where'd he go? Oh no. Oh no, where'd he go?
Son of a bitch. Everything has gone haywire.
I thought they killed Kenny. Hey, look, LED.
Bastards. Oh, you can't even hear TJ now.
Oh no.
This is bad. This is very bad. Oh, wait, I think I can hear him.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh my god.
Wait, hold on.
Stop it. Oh no. Okay, I'm putting my phone on. I'm not looking at anything else anymore. What the hell? Where'd the gong come from?
StreamYard, baby.
Oh my god, StreamYard just has everything. It has everything. We got to work on this. Like this is ridiculous.
Hold on. We got booze. Hold on.
Who is? Hey, I'll fuck you up. Don't fucking boo me.
Let's see what else they got. Hold on.
You're lucky I'm not in New York. Because, like, seriously, I get off the stream, hop on the train, and go whip somebody's ass right now.
I can't wait for you to come to New York.
Yeah, well, no, that'll be pretty soon. I don't know when, but it's gonna happen.
It won't. The mouth is not mouth the way it's supposed to right now.
I have to bring a gun though, because it's crazy out there. I don't want to get involved with all these YN kids. and goofy and whatnot, you know.
He can't hear you.
So Danhausen, yeah,
He
he's
cursed
making WWE very entertaining and very comedic. It's like comedy is back in wrestling, but then everything else just sucks. You
It
know,
does.
it's
Like,
terrible. But Danhausen's making it fun.
It
Everyone's
feels
wondering
like
when is he going to wrestle? I don't know.
the
If he
world
does,
will never.
it'd actually be good. I mean, has anyone seen him wrestle in the Indies, Ring of Honor, AEW? Like, he's a really good wrestler. The problem is, like, WWE wants to keep him in a specific role since everyone knows he's white fucking hot. He sells t-shirts. He sells autographs. Don't be surprised if they already have an act figure of him already prepared and they're going to launch it, and that shit's going to get sold out as well. You know, it takes one person within that company to be a merch mover, a very hot merch mover nonetheless. And Danhausen literally is that guy that could elevate, you know, character-wise. He can make anybody laugh that's not in R-Truth. He can make people break character who's not named R-Truth. It works. It genuinely works that Danhausen is in the company today. Like, a lot of people were miffed. A lot of people, yeah, they were miffed that, like, oh, Danhausen's a box. Why? You guys are getting someone that's actually, like, far more entertaining than, you know, I don't find R-Truth entertaining anymore. I really don't.
I actually like him as a musical performer.
Katie, I think you're muted. Because
Oh, no.
why is it that, you know?
Uncle Howdy. DJ's fault. Hello?
It's my
Why
fault.
is
What?
everybody muted again? What the hell?
Can
Is
you
it
hear me?
me? It can't be me.
Okay, I'm back.
Can you hear me, TJ?
Yes.
That's not possible.
Can you hear me?
I hear
No,
you, TJ.
apparently it's me now. Like, what the hell? This it doesn't.
This is why I need my damn PC. This is why I need my PC.
I need to get mine. I have to get mine again. Like, what the hell? I thought my Chromebook would work, but I forgot Chromebook doesn't do shit. Chromebook is made for business.
Yeah, especially now. Chromebooks are out of fashion.
Yeah, did anyone hear anything that I saw Danhausen? Was I just talking to myself?
Yeah, no, this is all Danhausen's fault and TJ's.
I didn't do what I do. I was cursed as well.
Everybody's getting cursed. It's like the spirit of Danhausen works within one of us.
Yeah.
Hinted to me.
They was in here on the internet talking about fucking Hobbs gotta learn the WWE system. This nigga Danhausen been on TV like 35 times.
Yeah, again, it's one of those. It's like, guys, stop complaining the fact that Royce Keys is not on WWE TV. Maybe they don't have nothing for him. Oh,
but I mean, but that's what I was saying. If they didn't have nothing for him, why even fucking debut him if you don't have anything for him yet?
Oh, they just want to give us his story. It's like, hey, let's put him on a podcast with Stephanie McMahon and some random woman that we've never seen before, and then we'll make a Brazzers meme out of it. You know?
Well, wouldn't it be nice if you let him tell his story and then the people are invested in his story, and now you have a match to look forward to with him in it?
You could do vignettes of him in Oakland, just, you know, telling his story, have people shooting dice, have people actually like doing drugs.
Yeah, just steal what AEW did. Just do those vignettes again.
But no,
the Book of Hobbs.
I feel like at this point they're gonna have him team up with R-Truth.
No.
I feel like that's just hypothetically speaking. I'm just saying shit just to say shit, but at the same time, just like, you know, you had him debut in the worst country in the world, You had him
Oh.
debut in that fuck country, and then you haven't used
it's
him
not the country.
since.
We don't again. Let's not blame the country. It's the government. The government.
You haven't used him since. It was like, all right, let's tease everyone and say that Powerhouse Hobbs is gonna be here. You see the Tron, and then bricks are flying all over the place. Now his name is Royce Keys. First of all,
He sounds like a
Royce
bachata
Keys,
singer.
like literally, that's a Dominican name. I'm like, can we just have a punk bachata version come out and like have him do the theme and shit? Like it's just so hokey. Like it sounds like a cool name at first, but when you hear it every once in a while, it's just like, yeah, I think Powerhouse Hobbs would be more fitting for him. You know, it shows dominance. It shows that he is a legitimate athlete. It shows more background because, you know, of everything that he's been through. Royce Keys is like, welcome to Def Jam.
I mean, I don't know, man. I just feel like that dude is really talented, and you know, he got charisma, got a great look, and he should be on TV. You know what I'm saying? He should be getting used in a big spot.
Put him in a
That's
team
all.
with Obafemi after he beats Brock Lesnar. Just put him with Obafemi.
So I don't know. He should just be in a big spot. Like that dude is great. Fuck Hobbs.
Yeah, you know, give us a team that we know will actually kill Logan Paul and Austin. Give us that, you know.
Yeah,
What
fine.
is that about? Logan Paul and Austin
or
Theory?
we can actually kill the New Day for good, and then we have Obafemi and Powerhouse Hobbs as the legitimate black tag
That
team.
would be actually pretty dope.
It would.
That's the one. we only can have one black tag team. Damn.
I mean, we got the Street Profits, but where the fuck are they? Apparently,
Oh.
Angelo Dawkins is about to have his third child. Montez Ford is beating off somewhere. Where is he? He's not
why
with
is
his
he
wife. Apparently, I hurt my pinky. I can't run. No, I've seen wrestlers actually wrestle with finger injuries. That's not an excuse. Unless he's like some other injury that we don't know about. What happened?
Didn't Mick Foley lose his ear or something?
No, he lost a piece of his ear.
Yeah, a piece of his ear.
Some shit
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, that happened in Germany from a guy named Vader. When they were like, oh, we're gonna do the hangman spot between the ropes and fuck my shit up.
Yep.
That's pretty much
Poor
all it
Mick.
was.
So guys,
Yeah,
Mania's
also-
coming up.
Wow.
What happened, Gabe?
So Mania's coming up. I think I should pull up a semi, and we should all meet back here for Mania.
I mean, ain't you? You're
And
doing that for Mania?
like, we're gonna probably do Mania 90%. I'm just saying though, while we watch Mania, have a semi or a Jeopardy because I need a rematch between TJ and Hazel.
Shit.
Mr. Undefeated.
I need 2026 Hazel versus TJ.
Shit, yeah,
Oh,
you
my.
could, if you want to do that, because shit, dude, me and Yoshi was trying to pull up on you, Katie, because we ain't got plans for Mania otherwise.
So come through.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I'm more than likely just gonna here in the comfort of this home watching Mania. But you know, if you guys want to do a pretty or what is it, a block, whatever the fuck it is that we did last time, like I am 100% down. You know, I'm just glad that like I
Yeah.
have all this stuff back and just get back doing what I love, and that's just streaming with you guys. Less
Yeah,
angry, you know.
yeah. I know I got no interest in Mania, but I'm down to hang out. I'm down to chill.
Yeah, at this point in time now, like I'm only gonna watch Mania because it's WrestleMania and I need something to watch. What is there to watch on the weekends instead of like, you know, cartoons and anime and reading manga? I mean, I've practically seen everything as it is. I just finished JJK and I'm like, all right, well, what's next? And I regret watching Demon Slayer. I should have started with Chainsaw Man, but whatever. You know, I'm off to a rough start. You know.
How do we
How do we
watch
even-
the collective We're gonna go to, so everyone's gonna assemble here to headquarters, right? And I'm gonna type in a website, and now whether the website decides to work or not, we'll watch WrestleMania. If not, we'll create it on a simulation.
Ain't
By the
that
way,
shit on?
yo, don't be shouting out a WWE ID champion in Starboy Charlie. He technically works for that company now.
Oh yeah, true.
The fuck?
Yeah, ain't that shit on ESPN? I think I got that shit. I think.
Yeah, you know, apparently Evolve's on Tubi, and it's like I got no time to be watching any of this crap.
Nah.
Again,
I have to
and
dig
then
through all of
what?
them.
And then AAA is on Saturdays on YouTube. I'm like, can we
But you
just?
know, they're gonna get AAA action figures though.
Why not have a AAA match at WrestleMania?
So the
If you acquire AAA, why not give them the opportunity to showcase their skills at WrestleMania? And I'm not talking about Dragon Lee, Penta, Rey Fenix, or Dominic Mysterio, who has a very stunning looking AAA belt. They just upgraded the fuck out of it, and it's just like, all right, well, you know, cool. Hey, I got an idea. How about you defend the AAA Mega Championship at WrestleMania at least? I mean, you're doing Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio, right? Maybe we should, I don't know, give Finn Balor another world title so that way he can stop complaining about how he's the first Universal Champion and then got injured. Just make it
That's
work.
right.
Make it
Give
make
me
sense.
another fucking belt, or I'll fucking shoot you.
It's like you guys don't want to make sense. No, Starboy Charlie does not deserve that. He needs to go to Fourth Rope Wrestling. The
Who's
fuck?
Starboy Charlie?
Fourth row. I mean, I fucks with fourth row. OD.
Yo,
Fourth
speaking
rope.
of which, we have to watch. We have to stream a Fourth Rope event because it's
When
just like,
we're back, we're definitely gonna do. We're definitely gonna do.
we
a fourth
have
rope.
to. We
When
fucking
we're
have
back.
to. Like I missed out on a whole lot. And it's just like Enzo's the fucking what is it? The flyweight champion, and I was like, all right, who's the Fourth Rope champion? Is it still Zilla or are they someone else rocking it now?
They get someone else, but I gotta check and be sure. But I want to do fourth rope just because I feel like that's our fucking bag. Like hip hop and wrestling, that's fucking perfect.
We just gotta make sure that we actually like intermissing ourselves from watching the hip hop stuff because copyright strikes.
True.
We don't want to get muted during the stream. All that type of good shit. It was just like it's just something for us to enjoy, just for the hell of it. Because yes, hip hop, wrestling culture, art, fashion. It's just it's so fun. It's so much fun.
That shit is dope. That shit is dope.
Exactly.
What is the plan for this weekend?
For this weekend,
what are we doing this weekend?
I'm watching a horror movies. They're actually, I'm not gonna be around this weekend. I got a lot of horror movies that I need to watch. I gotta go see some people, and yeah. If we're streaming Wednesday, I will be available. But because Dynasty's coming up next week. Is that why?
I got Greek Easter next week, so I definitely can only do Wednesday.
Okay, well, yeah, I'll be available Wednesday. No doubt about that.
I might put AEW while we talking.
Yep. Basically, what we've been doing here.
Yeah. I mean, shit. I don't talk about the dub. I talk about the dub. I do. I fuck with the dub.
Stop making SmackDown 3 hours, and stop telling Cody Rhodes to call himself Raheem. That's stupid.
Yo, he did that again.
No, I just heard. Like, I found the whatever the Black History Month.
Oh, okay.
I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, can we
I'm
like
Cody Raheem Rhodes?
Don't get me started, bro. Don't get me started. When I saw that shit, I was like, wow, y'all really let that rock too. Y'all really let that rock. WWE fans, y'all let that rock. Y'all let that slide. Different.
On top of that, Santana's on NXT, and I only saw that match alone because that's our boy. I was like, yeah, let's watch him, go to MSG, to the little small arena that's there.
Oh, they were at the what's the name?
whatever the fuck they call it now, because apparently it's not called the
Oh yeah,
Hulu,
it's not the Hulu
theater
anymore. Whatever the fuck they call it now. But yeah,
Something
Oh,
Philofosos or whatever the fuck it is.
some bullshit. The smaller building in Madison Square Garden. Yeah.
We'll just call it the
So,
small arena. That's
the
it's
small
the
MSG arena.
The
So yeah,
the world small
Santana was there. Shout out to him.
Yeah. Yeah, he was in a 6-man tag with, what is it? I think is it ODM still? I don't know anymore. But apparently everyone is watching NXT for that Jada Parker girl. I'm like, y'all really here for the Jada Parker, huh? y'all some dirty, filthy motherfuckers.
Niggas is horny, bro.
Y'all so horny. Go to horny jail. Like, come on, man.
Oh man.
Six liked her too, though. I never see nothing fucking about her. I don't know what she about, but
I mean, the only fact that like everyone just likes to say, oh, she has great assets.
yeah, like that's all I ever fucking see whenever I see a clip of her or anything. Like, all right, she cute, the booty nice. What else? What else?
Like, what do you bring
That's
to the
all
table
everybody
other
ever
than
talk
the
about.
fact that you have a soccer background? Like, cool, real cool. But I mean, it's just like, can we just go to NXT to watch the show and not just to watch just a piece of ass? Like this is probably one of the reasons why I don't go to these shows anymore, because I think we all know what everyone's paying a ticket for.
Yeah, to the ass.
Oh, yeah, no, it's like we've been said, like the niggas that watch NXT now are not the niggas that was watching NXT before. You know what I'm saying? That fan base has changed.
Trust me, when I was streaming 2.0, I was like, oh, damn, I know what this demographic's all about. They're here for toxic attraction. They're here to see some mandy ass. So they're like, no, guys, we're here for wrestling, right? You guys aren't just paying a ticket just to look at ass, because what the fuck? How many of the kidnappings are you gonna do to female wrestlers?
Put Mariah May's twin on the main roster, please.
That's another crazy thing. Poor Mariah May's twin had to fucking go sit in the warehouse for some strange reason, but whatever.
What, they got her hidden like Rosalina?
OD. People are OD complaining. I see that on Twitter. People are like, yo, Rosalina's barely in this fucking movie. Fuck. I'm like, man, Rosalina, she ain't in the game that much either.
What did they show like Rosalina cheap something?
No, not really. I mean, like,
okay.
Rosalina, she's important in the movie. Like, people were complaining that Rosalina's not in the movie that much, but like, she's in the movie about as much as she needs to be, I guess.
For someone that's kidnapped by Bowser Jr., yes.
Yeah, she's the princess that got kidnapped. So you know what her role is in this movie.
Like she's busy being kidnapped. Leave her alone.
Yeah.
Mariah May, however.
Oh no! Apparently, yeah. The Stand Deliver show is today. Oh shit! I might actually watch it.
Yoshi.
Ooh, Moshi, Yoshi. Yeah, I might actually watch Stand and Deliver today, just so I could get. Actually, no, I'm lying. I'm not watching that shit. I'm not fucking watching that shit. I got movies to watch. Yeah. I got a shit ton of movies that I need to watch. At this point, it's like NXT has become persona non grata to me. That's just like you don't even make TNA stand up anymore. Set them the fuck down. You're just taking all their stars and everything else. Like,
I don't fuck with the Fed at all, but I might hear something about Raw or SmackDown or something. Don't talk to me about no NXT. Don't do that.
It's the point. Yeah, I'm gonna watch Happy Death Day #2. I'm gonna watch Ready or Not.
And the second one?
Yeah.
Dave, did we see that? Yoshi, did we see that? The Happy Death Day too? Or did we see the first?
I saw the first one last night, and I'm like, wow, what lazy writing. I'm killing you, fucking my man. Oh my god, really? Eat the poison cupcake. Eat it. Oh, I was so confused when I got to the ending. I'm like, oh wait, it all makes sense now. And I'm basically like, okay, you're the killer. Shit. At this point, I might be the killer, right?
I'm the killer.
Like, what the fuck? This show is absolutely
Everyone's
confusing.
together.
Yeah,
We saw
Okay,
the
we saw the
Yeah.
first one. Me and Yoshi saw
yeah.
the first
So I'm gonna watch the second one tonight, and then I'm gonna watch the first Ready or Not movie before I watch the second one, because I actually saw Scream 7, and I was just like, what a time we made towards like. You'd think that they would make Gail Weathers a bit older. Why is Sydney's daughter like in teenage years when we watched 5, she was still in a baby carriage? What am I missing here, guys?
one.
What am I missing here?
I mean, listen. I haven't seen 7. We were gonna see it, but then Yoshi was like, apparently it sucks. We're not gonna see it. She didn't want to see it anyway because they fucking
it was-
dropped
Yeah,
I mean, like this.
because Jenna
it was
Ortega and
like-
them weren't gonna be in it.
It wasn't like, oh, it was the worst movie ever made. It was an abortion. It never should have happened. Like, yeah, I think after 4, you should have stopped. It should have ended after 4. But at the same time, it's just like, oh, well, Scream's still popular. Why don't we bring in some new people? You should have just kept it with Jenna Ortega and the other girl, because that actually has some depth, that had character. We want to talk about how Billy Loomis now apparently had a fucking kid. I mean,
You're
we
killing
should have
just
just
like
kept
me.
it going with that. Look, man, Gail's face can't move, so how can she age? Yeah, right. I mean, just put some hair on her. Just wrinkle her face a little bit. You have all those cosmetic and prosthetics and all that other shit. You can make her look older. It's not gonna hurt Courtney Cox in the long run. Like, what the fuck? But how is that Sydney's daughter is like 18 and up already, when in 5 she was in a fucking baby carriage? How does that make sense? Like,
I mean, passage of time. I don't know. Passage of time.
I don't know. I don't watch it. Like
Like,
I haven't seen like
first thing-
that with the kids.
Like, I'm
Like-
trying to think. When did 5 come out?
5 came out around no, I don't know. Let's ask
But I mean-
Wikipedia.
Yeah, because if it depended on when it came out, I guess you could believably say enough time passed to where she was a kid in that and would be a teenager or whatever in this one.
And I know it had to come out like 20 something. It had to be. All right, I'm gonna ask Mr. AI over here.
Ooh,
Oh my god, Chat GPT in it?
Yeah.
But Sydney has
When
3
was
daughters.
Scream 5 released?
Oh yeah, that's true. She has 3 daughters. Yeah.
It came out in 2022.
Oh. So that's
that feels like it feels like forever.
So,
though.
so why are we focusing on one daughter? Where are the other 2? Oh, they're grandmas? Fuck.
Did they die in Scream 6 or something?
No, Scream
No.
6 took place in New York.
Hazel, bro. Just ask Google. Yeah, Google's still the guy. He's still
No, I
going on.
asked ChatGPT and it said, you know, it came out January 14th, 2022. It was the 5th film in the Scream franchise that marked the return of original characters like Sid Prescott, Gail Weathers, and Dewey Riley dying.
Yeah, Dewey does die in that.
Yeah,
That's why I like
so,
Scream
mean,
5. they had the balls to kill off one of the main people.
Leave them at grandma's.
Leave it at grandma's.
Why are we traumatizing the older daughter then? Why can't we just have Jenna Ortega and the other girl be the main characters now? I thought this is what we were doing. I thought we were pushing this forward.
Well, that's the thing. They left the series. They didn't want to do it no more.
That was one of the reasons why I actually enjoyed the hell out of Scream 6, because it's like, oh well, you know, we're doing. Shut up. Shut
It's
up.
a Republican GPT. I mean, it could be worse, yo. Wolf, you could have used Grok. At least you didn't use Grok.
What's
So
up?
That's the Twitter one, the Twitter AI.
Oh, really? Well, thank God.
That's
I don't
Elon's
use
AI.
That's Elon
Yeah.
Musk's AI. Grok.
Yeah.
I thought that was Ron Gronkowski's.
Shit, imagine.
I mean, what does it do? Does it actually like tell you your life stories? Because if
The
that's the
same
case,
shit as
that
any
thing is
other
gonna
AI client. Like you can generate pictures or whatever other bullshit you want to do. The same
it's
thing as
gonna
any other
launch
AI.
new. It's gonna start launching missiles. Watch. That's what it's gonna do.
Um,
It's gonna start launching missiles.
I wouldn't be surprised. Like they already have like Spotify making their own cremation urn,
They're doing what?
an urn that will play music but hold your ashes.
that's crazy. There is this feature on Spotify though. I think it's on Apple too that I kind of want to try, where it's DJ mixes, where it takes shit from your playlist and based on like the tempo and shit, tries to mix them together. I kind of want to see how that
What?
works. Yeah.
What the oh my god. It's like they just love to add all this extra shit into stuff that we use. It's like just leave it alone. I started using
Yeah, listen.
Spotify, and now all of a sudden they wanna add all this extra bull. Just I'm about to just go back to Apple Music if that's the case. Or did
They
Apple
do
Music just
everything.
get worse?
They do everything. They keep fucking. I just looked at my phone the other day, and there it is again. They keep plugging this retexture of Resident Evil 1 with AI upscaled retextures. I don't need that. I got regular Resident Evil 1. I'm not shit.
Yeah, word. Like when are you gonna give us a Resident Evil 1 remake? That's the aesthetics of what you have been doing with 2, 3,
They have a
4.
Resident Evil 1 remake.
No. I don't. Do they?
Oh, you want
Do they?
another one? You want
I
another
want
one?
another one. I want another one that has the aesthetics of all the other remakes that we've been playing. If it wasn't for
Oh,
Resident
so
Evil
you.
4, if it wasn't for Resident Evil 4, we would all still be playing with tank controls.
I was gonna say yeah, because the Resi 1 remake still uses tank controls, right?
Yeah, I want to get rid of tank controls, and I want better voice acting, and I want my sandwich.
Well, the Resi 1 remake has. The Resi 1 remake definitely has better voice acting than the original game.
Well, still, I would just like my Jill sandwich, please.
The original game has hilarious voice acting. Hey, you stop! Run, Jill. He's insane.
Oh my god.
He's a
Who wants
fucking
the
why?
Jill sandwich?
Why did Barry do that? It's just a dude. Technically, it's just a dude who's shambling down the hallway. Jill, he's insane, and then he shot him like 4 times.
Oh my god.
They know what he was
Why?
gonna do.
Just why?
That means I
Just
gotta
why?
buy. I know it's random. I gotta buy hookah flavors for when you guys come over. I need to buy a better hookah because I have the tabletop one from college.
I mean,
Nice.
I can get 6s if you really want me to.
I mean, I think it would be appropriate for the occasion.
For the occasion, yeah.
I know you also traveling on the train, so I'm a little considerate of that.
Yeah. Well, I'll see. I'll try to get together some money for save up some money for Uber or whatever. In that case, make it a little easier.
Yeah, because
Yeah, I
now
heard
that
dumbass Dom's voiceover for 2K. Who really
No, he
bought that
voices
game?
over in the game.
Who bought that game?
People bought
Honestly.
it. People bought it.
Well, they're suckers.
I mean, you know, New Legacy Inc. They play it every year. You know they gonna buy it.
Well, I mean, I know that, yeah, because that's literally like that's how they get their views. They buy this WWE game and they just go all out. But it's just
Yeah,
like,
that's my main
why are you
engagement
guys
with the
willing to spend
industry.
that
I've
money?
seen them play it.
Why are you guys willing to spend all that money? Like that's absurd. I would never in a million years tell myself I'm gonna buy this WWE game and I'm gonna spend close to about $1,400 to $1,700 on a bunch of bullshit.
That's
I
what
put
I
that
like.
on Call of Duty.
From everything I've seen, it's kind of fun to play, but there's just too much bullshit with like the pass and all that. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'll wait until it's on PlayStation Plus or whatever to try it out.
And
I ain't
again,
putting
like
no money down on it.
the only thing that I would probably use the game for is just to play GM mode. I'm not really buying the game just to play it. I'm buying it to simulate.
Yeah.
I'll buy the game.
You know,
The
like
last time I had John Cena, and I think that was it.
I could play fantasy booker all I want at this point. I really don't need to play the actual game because Randolph the physics are just holy crap. It's like WWE just said, we're gonna have you die like deathmatch wrestlers.
I like the ragdoll physics. I like that.
It was crazy. Like they're all just so funny and like, all right, well, let's go nuts. Let's go fucking nuts. Let's just throw people off roofs of abandoned areas or backstage or off the cell or off the ambulance truck where apparently everyone just likes to do that now.
I guess
Why not just go to fucking WWE 2K26 on the PlayStation Store? Friends who play won. So yeah, somebody did buy it, Hazel. You know who?
Yeah, twin.
Yeah.
Of course he fucking did. Like, oh, the Switch one is terrible. I'm gonna buy the PS5 one.
Yo, I need
Why?
Twin to pop back up again. Like he's like
Why?
the missing. Twin
He
is
is the missing link.
Oh, he goes up for Mania, at least. At least,
It would be nice if he popped up for me.
Yeah, summon him. And keep it. You're the only one that could get us to do anything.
Yeah, we'll see. I can try.
Yeah, at this point, it's just like
Tribal Savage. He lives on his own whims.
But
he
guys,
shows up when he feels like it, honestly.
it's about to be 4:00. I gotta get ready because I got invited to go somewhere, but I can't say it on the feed.
All right, do your thing.
So,
Yes,
guys,
yes.
Pete, where can they find you?
Shit.
TJ, why don't we bring it back? Go ahead, man.
I mean, shit. At this point, if you go to these places I'm about to tell you, you're just gonna be looking at old school footage right now. But fuck it, why not?
Yeah.
You
Why not,
already
right?
know where to find us. Find us on Instagram at Ramblemania Show and at Banter Club Podcast. Find us on Twitter at Ramblemania, Facebook.com/Ramblemania Show. Also find our group there, Ramblemania Show's Banter Club. We and the other wrestlers and podcasts. Everybody we associate with, plus all our goings on and all that's going down. As far as audio, we're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, everywhere podcasts are found. Search Ramblemania Show or Banter Club. As far as visuals, twitch.tv/Ramblemania Show. There's nothing on there right now. But we're on YouTube, search Ramblemania Show or Banter Club. And when you get there, like the videos, click subscribe, click the bell, so that when the new content drops, and trust and believe, there will be new content soon. But when it drops, it's going straight to you. As far as me personally, find me on Instagram at TJ the Great One. That's TJ the GR, the number 8, the number 1. And find me on Twitter at TJ the Great. That's TJ the GR, the number 8. It's as simple as that.
TJ the Great! TJ the Great One.
Yes. And you can follow me on Instagram at iZombies, IZOMBIESZ.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were going to have more for a second. Like the way he was going slow.
No. If anyone wants Facebook, I'm not giving you my government name. Just figure it out on your own.
Yeah, you're not VIP. Y'all got to pay for that access. Listen, man.
Yeah.
It's 2026. They don't get all that for free.
No.
Limit people's access to you. That's a great philosophy to live in 2026. Limit people's access to you.
Fucking amazing. But guys, me, Katie, Ivy, whatever I'm called, find us everywhere at Gorilla Talk Podcast. Look us up through the Rawrdzone NYC YouTube. As for myself, at IamIvy.exo_. From myself, TJ the Great One, and the man, the myth, the legend, I Zombies, I bid y'all a good fight.
And a
good night.
Already.
Oh. And Dave's not here. I'm sorry.
Dave's not here.
Dave's not here, man. Shout out Dave. We love Dave.
Bye, guys.
Take it easy.